Hi Taurus, welcome to July. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. Before I start your reading, I want to call in some good energy. And thank you everyone for supporting this channel. And if you're new, welcome. So let's see what's going on for Taurus. We have a big month this month. We have two eclipses, a blue moon, Mercury retrograde. We have the solar eclipse in Cancer, lunar eclipse in Capricorn, new moon in Leo, and Mercury retrograding in Leo. So let's see what's going on with Taurus and relationships. What does Taurus need to know about love and relationships for the month of July? What does Taurus need to know about love and relationships for the month of July? May only the highest forces be present to ensure that the truth be told. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know for the month of July about love and relationships? The Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Hierophant, the Death card, the King of Cups, the Moon, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so July, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of being recognized for it's a career success, promotion, recognition. And there could be doors opening up for you because you have the Eight of Wands here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of choices. You're going to have a lot of options in July. I don't know if this is a love month as much as it is a career month for you. But there is some, we'll see. Because this Three of Pentacles, that's like, you have talent and everyone's going to know it in July. Your talent is going to be visible in July. And you're going to get, doors are opening up for you. And you might be stuck in the choices. You're going to have several options to choose from. And this could be career and love. You might even also have several different options in terms of romance or relation. Like somebody, you might be attracting partners, potential partners in July if you're not with someone. The Three of Wands, because with all these wands here, you've put a lot of energy into your career, and the Three of Wands is showing the results. You could have also put a lot of energy into a relationship. So if this is not career, it could be relationship. Something that you really cared about, you've been working really hard towards. You're starting to see, it's starting to come back to you. Now the Hierophant here, this is something that has influenced, but it's passing. This is the sign of, some people think this is the Taurus, it represents Taurus, because it's about being stubborn, but the Hierophant is about, it could be that you're dealing with a company or an individual that's very rigid, very stubborn, someone who's very conservative. So if you're in a relationship, you're wanting to do the right thing in a relationship. You could be dealing with someone who cares about what other people think, so if there's any delays in a relationship, it's because this person is trying to make a decision based on what is accepted by society. It could also, with the Hierophant, if it represents a career situation, the Hierophant can represent working at a hospital or for a government office or a company that's been around for a long time, that's very established in the area, that has very conservative policies and is not open to change. So you could be working with someone that's been kind of rigid, or working in a company that's been kind of very corporate, very conservative. But I feel like that's changing because you have the Death card here. So the Death card means you're going to be clearing out what's no longer serving you. And this could even be your nature. Maybe you've been kind of stubborn about making changes in a relationship or changing your life in some way, even your career. You're just being, like you're sticking to one path. But when the Death comes, it's telling you a way of life is ending because you have to make room for growth. You have to make room for the new. And you might not be sure. It's like you're confused about your path because you have the moon here. Like you're not sure what direction you want to go in. You have several options because you have a lot of talent. Basically, you're very talented and you can do many things well. And so I think in July, you have to decide, what do I really want to focus on? Because you've been focusing on juggling with this Two of Pentacles. You've been juggling two things. So you could have two relationships, trying to figure out which one you want to put your energy on. Two career situations, maybe you're working two jobs. And maybe one of them, the moon can represent intuition, creativity. But it also can represent confusion. Like you're just not sure. So there could be someone in your life that you might be interested in romantically, but you're just not sure if they feel the same way. Maybe you haven't, so you're kind of like on the fence, I don't know, if I'm interested in this person, are they interested in me, or I just don't even know what to think. Because here's this King of Cups. This could be a water sign. It could be someone who's very, even if it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but even if it's not, this person is a healer. This person has a healing effect on you. So if you're troubled or whatever, and you can tell this person anything. It could be a counselor, someone who works in the healthcare, some type of healing profession. The King of Cups is very, very compassionate and has a lot of deep emotion. They don't always show their feelings. So you may see this person and not know. You wouldn't know if they were interested in you because they don't show it. They're afraid of being hurt. They're afraid of being rejected. So they keep their feelings hidden. But I feel like this person is going to make themselves known to you because you have this Eight of Wands here. This is messages of love. Things happening quickly. News coming in. It could even be travel. Someone may call you, contact you and say, hey, you want to do this? And you have to travel to meet them. Or you have to, or feelings could just pop up suddenly. Like you could be working with someone and then suddenly you start having feelings for each other. So this is a card of speed and things happening. And you may feel that things are happening too quickly because Taurus doesn't like to rush into things. So someone may contact you in July, someone who has maybe had feelings for you but has not revealed them. And this person may reveal them in July. And then you're going to have to decide. You have the Two of Pentacles here. You're going to have to make a choice between two paths. So this could be, it could be career related, that you have several options, you have to choose between them. But it could also be a relationship too. Do I want this relationship? When this reveal comes, you're going to have to trust your intuition. And then you have the Six of Swords, which is a card of moving away from difficulty. Sometimes it could be a physical move, where you move to a new location. Because you do have this travel card here in your environment. So for some of you, you might be moving. You might be moving to a new location, maybe to be with a partner, or maybe because a new job opportunity has popped up and you need to move to accept it. But whatever it is, you're moving toward harmony. You're moving away from confusion. Because the Six of Swords sixes bring harmony. If there was tension or unrest in a situation, you're going to get a chance to talk to someone and have that healing conversation. And that's going to lead to greater harmony between you. So it's possible that there's someone, this King of Cups, maybe you both you weren't revealing your feelings to someone and they weren't revealing their feelings for you. And that may change in July, where you have that conversation and you talk about how you feel. And that's going to lead to this new beginning, because the Death card is like the end of a way of life, so that you can embrace a new beginning, that you can become reborn. Maybe this person has come out of a difficult situation, and maybe there's something ended in this person's life, this king. And now they're preparing for a new start on a different level, to bring some new energy into their life and bring new energy into your life. But there is, I feel like there's going to be opportunity, both in career and love. Like you're going to have an opportunity to advance, to be recognized, to be promoted. And you're going to have an opportunity, you're going to get that loving message from someone. Someone is going to definitely contact you and take that first step. I really feel like it's coming from the person, because Taurus, and we're bad about that. We do not initiate. We wait. It's like Taurus sits there going, okay, you call me whenever you want to get together. And that's something I even, realize about myself. We're not the ones to pick up the phone. We're sitting there waiting for the phone to ring. The phone will ring. This person's going to be ready to contact you and to move things forward, to start a new beginning, a new cycle. So let's see. The new moon, it happens in your 4th house. Oh no, wait, that's Leo, isn't it? Never mind. Let's go to the solar eclipse first. Okay, solar eclipse, 3rd house, communication. So definitely there's a new beginning. And it also, this new beginning, when a solar eclipse comes, sometimes someone gets eclipsed from our lives. And it could be a male figure. So you could break a connection with someone who is in your immediate environment. So it could be a relative. It could be brother, sister, aunt, uncle. But it could also mean communication from one of them. Like you may have sudden news about that. It may come from a distance too. Maybe you have an older relative that lives far away. But there's going to be a lot happening with this new moon in terms of communication. So I think that message that you receive is going to help to clear up a lot of confusion. And it could create an opportunity for a powerful new beginning. Jupiter's going through your 8th house right now. So that can bring an inheritance. It could bring money that you get from an insurance payout, or like you connect with a partner who has money. It just brings financial support. If you're applying for a loan, if you're looking for funding for something, Jupiter is bringing you luck in that area. Neptune going through your 11th house. A friendship could turn to love. You're really, you might be connecting with people that are more spiritual, that are more intuitive or artistic, creative in July. Your friendships are changing. Your groups, your tribe, you're looking for your tribe, and you could find it. And you might even be communicating more yourself with this new moon. You might have an opportunity to get your message out. Taurus is one of, Taurus doesn't waste words. Taurus is, but maybe that's going to change. Maybe you're feeling like, I've been quiet for too long. I've been silent for too long. It's time for me to speak up about what I need. It's time for me to communicate my message. And you have that opportunity with this new moon, this eclipse. Now, the full moon, the lunar eclipse, is in Capricorn. And that's in your 9th house. So some communications project could be coming to completion. You might, if you're working on a website or you're working on a marketing plan, that's going to be the focus of July. Getting the message out, communicating with people, reaching out to people, broadening your connections. Maybe even going back to school, learning new skills. So you might be studying something in July that ends at this lunar eclipse. And it's going to bring you new opportunities. It's going to advance you. Mercury goes retrograde in Leo, which is also your 3rd house. So you could be reconnecting with some friends from the past or relatives from the past. Maybe you're going to hear from some relatives that, you might travel to meet with them or to see them. This full moon is it's conjunct Pluto in the 9th house. So you're going to really, a trip could really, taking a trip or getting out of your comfort zone to learn new skills will transform your life in a big way. Pluto brings transformation. It's going to change you in a big way. So don't be afraid to branch out of your comfort zone and embrace the new. If you have skills that you need to tweak, don't be afraid to go and learn those new skills. You can do it. It's going to really change your life and the way you're thinking, your way of thinking. And it can help you to manifest a dream. It can help you to manifest more support financially. And it will help to get your talent recognized and out there. So work on your resume. Work on your social media account, LinkedIn or whatever. If you have a website, Mercury is retrograde. It's the perfect time to go back and redo. And it's retrograding in your... where is Mercury retrograding? Let's see. For you, it's retrograding in your 4th house. So you might be working on your home, making repairs, renovating, changing things up a little bit to make it better. If you have a home office, you may want to rearrange things. This is a good time. When Mercury goes retrograde, everybody is afraid of, don't start a job, don't buy a car. But there are good things about the Mercury retrograde, because this is a time to slow down and think. If things have been moving too quickly, you have a chance to slow down and say, hey, what do I need to tweak? What do I need to change? Let me go back and make it better. So anything with the before it, redo, rewrite, reconfigure, reunite. You could be connecting with people in your home even. Maybe you're inviting people over and you're having a reunion in your house. Maybe you're fixing your house up and then you want to have people over to the new place. So home is going to be important. Relatives, I feel like you're connecting with relatives in July. Reconnecting. And there could be some communication. And there could also be some type of educational skills building or learning new skills or communication. Maybe this career path leads you to a path having to do with marketing or communication. Now, the new moon in Leo happens on the 31st of July, and that's in your 4th house. And it's supported by Venus. So by the end of the month, your house is looking beautiful, and you're really into decorating and getting it exactly the way you want it. So it would be good to have a party at the end of the month, once you get all your ducks in a row. And Jupiter is supporting it from the 8th house. It's trining this new moon. So you could get some kind of money. Money could come in some way to help you with this, with repairs or redecorating. You could get some type of financial assistance. Maybe you get a new job that pays more. But I love this new moon. It's a blue moon. It's the 2nd new moon of the month. And it's supported by Venus and Jupiter. You can't get better than that. And there are no negative aspects affecting this new moon. We're still in Mercury's shadow, but it's a really beautiful moon. If you want to start something in your home, a home-based business, or decorate your house, have a party. It's a great time for that. It's a great time for redecorating, repairing your house, getting it exactly where you want it to be. You might even meet someone, like if you have a party at your house, you might even connect with someone, because Venus in the 4th house brings love and beauty to your home. So don't be afraid to socialize. Don't be afraid to, if someone contacts you in July and wants to get together, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Because I feel like you're going to get a message. You're going to be ending the month a lot better than you started it. There are going to be some changes, but they're not going to be critical for you. I mean, they're not going to be earth-shattering like some of the other signs. Because these houses, they're not, the eclipses are not falling in angular houses for you. They're falling in these mutable houses. So it's not going to be a traumatic change, but it's going to be an opportunity to get things off to a new start in a good way. So enjoy July, Taurus. Welcome the recognition that's coming your way. You've worked hard for it. You deserve it. And welcome the love that's going to come your way. Sometimes things happen out of the blue when you least expect it. Especially since this new moon in Leo is squaring Uranus. It's at 8 degrees Leo. Uranus is in Taurus. So it could be that someone contacts you out of the blue that you would have never dreamed, you would ever hear from. And it can bring an unexpected opportunity. So get ready. Get ready to move to calmer shores. Get ready to get away. You've worked hard. By the end of the month, you're going to be able to take a deep breath and say, and get a chance to have some fun. So enjoy July, Taurus, and thank you also for all you guys who have liked my videos, subscribed to my channel, shared my videos, ordered readings. If you'd like to have a private reading, click on the link in the description box. But in the meantime, just embrace the opportunities. Opportunities are going to be abundant in July for you. So I hope you enjoy July. Much success and love to you, and I'll talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.